What's the greatest, most magnificent vision that you have for the possibility of your life and what it could look like? What's the most expansive, interesting, cool, connected framework for the rest of your life that you could possibly imagine? This vision. I'm Jamie from Growing Balance, and I just got back from a conference in Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm learning to become a better online teacher. And one of the things that my coach talks about, he's very talented and inspires a lot of people. He talks about mindset, and this term is thrown around a lot in various circles, in education, in business, in sports, in art. I don't know if the term mindset's talked about really enough in addiction recovery. It is a little bit, but what I mean by mindset is this idea that my coach talks about in terms of everything that's ever been created was first created in the mind of somebody. Whether that's the International Space Station or a piece of art or a symphony or anything that has come from the human creative potential, first was held as a vision, a possibility in somebody's mind. Now, of course, beyond that, it takes a lot of hard work and detail and maybe collaboration and assistance from others and sweat, blood, and tears. But at the end of the day, seeing a possibility and holding a vision of what is and what could be is the beginning of transformation. So, for example, when I first came into addiction recovery, it was a dark time. I'd been drinking for many, many years. I was in a very low point. It was a challenge to not drink anymore, but it was even more of a challenge to maintain a positive attitude about life, a desire to want to get up in the morning and engage the world. And that's when I discovered yoga about 3 months into my sobriety. And slowly, through the process of working with my body and the breath, I realized I have a possibility. I have a possible state at any time of coming into a connection with a deeper sense of who I am, of where I am, of what I'm feeling. And that might not always be so great. It might be feeling really crappy. But that awareness, that connection possibility of truly being present in the moment became to be sort of a vision for me. I realized I could have this potential framework in my life of having the opportunity and the capacity and the skill to use these ancient tools of healing wisdom in the real world, in the modern world, in my world, for my addiction recovery. But that possibility of having the rest of a life unfold in a way where I could use and support my use these tools to support my recovery in this way, that came as a vision, a possibility. It's still taking a lot of work. In fact, most of the day I'm completely disconnected with my breath. Sometimes late at night I force myself to go outside and do a little bit of yoga practice because I got busy and things got in the way during the day, but I know it's important. And it's on my gratitude list when I get myself to do it. But all of the possibility and the actions start with a vision of what we hold in our mind as possible. Everything we create, including a life free from addiction, is first created in our minds. And so I'd like you to do something with me right now, if you would. Simply close your eyes, and whether you're standing or sitting, elevate your spine a little bit, lift tall like there's a hook on the top of your head, lifting it up toward the sky. And put one or both hands on your belly. Gently close your eyes. And breathe deeply through the belly, inhaling, allowing your stomach to fully expand. And as you exhale, draw your navel or belly button in towards your spine. And as you take a few deep breaths here for a moment, think about what your life could really be like. Not just tomorrow, not just next week or next month, but your greatest possibility, your most amazing, expansive vision of who you are, what you could become, what you want, who you love, how you connect. Continue breathing. You may already have a vision. This may be work that you've already done in the past, but see if you can fill in some details, color in a little bit more the picture. A couple more breaths. And now take notice of what that actually feels like as you continue to breathe with your eyes closed. Imagine that possibility. And as you slowly open your eyes, believe that you can manifest it. If you're not already on my email list, please jump on over to growingbalance.com. Like we have to grow our awareness or grow our vision, we need to grow our balance in life. So please jump on over to growingbalance.com, sign up for my email list, or catch me on facebook.com/growingbalance. I'd love to help you connect one more day at a time with your addiction recovery using everyday tools to help us along our path. Thank you. Be well.